it was an awful week in terms of I'll self-sabotage like a maniac. Again, I think last week was the same. Just doing the bare minimum on everything, and as soon as I am above water, metaphorically, and I'm in certain comfort, I just slack completely, and it's annoying. Uh, Again, I think I said it in last week. I feel like a bitch, and it's just like man up and do the thing and do it as best as possible, focused. And today was a good day. For it's 12:22, so noon, right? Noon is 12. It's 12 a.m. or p.m. It's 12 hours. So it's going to be, yeah, it's noon because evening will be the 0 hours. So I only wasted 30 minutes in the day, so probably less than around 10%. So 80% efficiency. I'm all for it. I made 3 videos out of 5 for a client of a client, and I might make a 4th one. I have a birthday celebration. How do you say that? An event, a friend's birthday. So I'll be spending the rest of the afternoon there. If I didn't have that, I would definitely finish the 5 videos. Even I would have started like a few of the second client of my client that also needs 5 videos done, which is the work for the week. And then all my other clients that it will be not necessarily easy. It's so many things, simple things that add up to a lot of work and mental fatigue that, well, today I did something awesome that felt revolutionary, and it's the most dumb stuff that you'll ever hear. I basically did a to-do list, but this time without overcomplicating it, I put only the necessary information, like first the task, so that's the most important thing, the date of creation, because I know that implementing this forward, I'll be able to see, oh shit, this task has been here for 2 weeks and I haven't done it. I'm procrastinating on it, and I want to see that. And my system, I've never fully implemented like a project management for my life. The closest I've been to that is just having the Google Calendar and planning my day in advance every single day. But that's all I need: a to-do list and a calendar. Now I think that the to-do list itself, I have so many things to do that I don't need to put them on the calendar. It's like, okay, I just finished a task. What's the next one? Let's do it. Once I'm about, I want to work in advance for my clients and in my life. Once I'm at a certain level of advanced work, meaning that the next 2 weeks are covered, that's when I'll start planning the day to try to fit in like learning blocks, maintenance blocks, like for my cleaning my apartment, doing some house chores that I also want to do to enjoy life, even though that doesn't sound like enjoyment. It is when for example, I have to install like a sensor outside of my apartment door for the light to come up when I'm outside, because the elevators there's no window, so even if it's bright out there in the day, there's not a single streak of light. I don't know how to say it, and you have to to turn the light on every single time, and it's annoying that it's a timing. It's not a light that you switch on and off. Just turn it on for a few seconds. I don't know how much it lasts, and when it goes off, you have to press again, and it's very annoying because I have to install that sensor, and it's something that I need to cut the power on my apartment, peel off the cables, make sure I do it right, make a hole on the wall. So house chores that are fun, but they are only fun if I not behind on my work. So like I said, I want to work in advance to be able to fit those things to make my life more enjoyable. It's like I'll feel so proud when I come out of the elevator and the lights turn on by themselves. That's a great feeling. That's what I'm after in life. And I'm building the systems, being as productive as possible. Right now, my goal is low in terms of just making $3,000 a month. But I want to have bigger goals, not for the money, but for the production. So I wouldn't mind like making decisions that are risky when I'm making above $3,000 and living on as frugal as possible. That's the life I want to live. So it's only stressful when you care about failing, and I shouldn't unless it means like survival. And right now I'm like in the survival state. If I fail with a client, I wouldn't be making enough money to survive. If I start making more money and saving more money and being able to have like a 3 years worth of savings and stuff like that, coming back to that because I had it one time and I just increased my living expenses. Again, the story that I let my ego win and moved to an expensive apartment. So I want to go back to building that base, like 3 years of savings, earning $3,000 while spending just $1,400 and like tops. I mean eating meat every single day, best internet, best everything. I live in an awesome apartment. It's not like living in a studio apartment or stuff like that. So $1,400 is like a great life. I don't need any more than that. And so I want to get to that point, and I think I will build systems. I know that for 10,000, I feel like for $10,000 a month, I just need a to-do list and be ruthless with that. Have systems and produce. In this case, it's videos. I think every industry is the same. You just provide a product or a service for clients. They are satisfied and they refer to other people. You have more demand. You delegate or charge higher prices, and you get to $10,000 a month. And I just want to oversimplify my life, and I think this is the way. A simple to-do list, discipline, knowing that it's been practical in the sense of not needing to rely on willpower and realizing that I don't need the distractions that are distracting me, and where I forget the word, self-sabotage with, which is basically watching YouTube, doom scrolling, and just wasting time, because I don't want to deal with the hardship of making a video that I don't know if the client's going to like it, and I'll have to do 30 rounds of feedback. And just switching that to I get to work, I get to make videos, that it's awesome to create videos. in an industry that now working with clients that I'm aligned with almost fully. But like one of the clients of my clients, I don't feel fully aligned, but just in the sense of I think it's just a waste of time. Not like it's not something harmful for the world. I signed an NDA, so I don't want to give much details about it. But it's way better than the client that allowed me to have a great life, and where moved to a big apartment that was in the higher education industry that I don't believe in. It's all BS, and especially in the United States. And so yeah, I'm building a strong base right now, going back to the only thing that I need, which is doing great work, earning way more than I spend. I'm there already. Just I don't feel like I have a control or well built systems to make it as easy as possible. I know that my clients love me because I go above and beyond. I'm just like wasting too much time in my life, so that they are not suffering the consequences of me not being fully focused and self sabotaging. I am the one dealing with that. So my work is getting done, but I want to have more free time just to do or nothing or chores that are fun, and build from that. Save money, project uh, projecting into the future more things, create content that I haven't been creating content. I'm just full of excuses because I have the time, but I drain myself out of energy and mental capacity because of all the self sabotaging, all this the dopamine, cheap dopamine of those doom scrolling. So it's like, yeah, I just need to, like I said, man up. And I forgot to put a timer. I think that's more. Yeah, that's more. Oh, that's more than enough. So yeah, I just need to quit being a bitch, work hard and smart, and yeah, that's all for this week. Thank you for watching the entire video, and I'll see you next week.